Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wednesday, so it's time for another edition of What Am I Working on Wednesday? But before we get to that, I want to tell you about a little play that I wrote a few years ago. It's called The Santa Interviews. It's a 15-minute skit that is available at the Drama Notebook and a couple other places, and I wanted to make a Zoom version, a Zoom-friendly version of this little skit in case schools or maybe just homeschool groups or families are interested in having something that they can perform. Basically, it's a little holiday skit about North Pole elves, and they are conducting interviews to see who else is going to be working at Santa's shop. So if you'd like to check out the Zoom-friendly version, I'm making it available for a limited time. There's a link down below, and you can download it at that website. It's just $3 and you get the PDF, and that includes royalties. So if you want to perform it one time, 100 times, just $3, and you have the Zoom version of the Santa interview. So have fun with that. All right, so let's talk about my writing projects. I have finished the tinkering with my middle grade novel, and I sent it to my agent. So that revision is done. If you watch these videos, you know that I've been revising this for a long time. So hopefully with a little luck, my agent will enjoy the latest revision and she will feel that it's ready to go out into the world to the 20 editors that we want to see this book. Also, in a very short amount of time, I finished making the prototype of a new game called Wiener Wars that I talked about in my last video. So the first draft of that game is complete. I've got the artwork done, and I'm waiting for it to arrive, and I'm going to play test it, so I will tell you more about that game in the not too distant future. By the way, it is way too warm for December. I'm here in Southern California, and normally around this time of year, it's in the 60s, but it's in, I don't know, it's got to be 80-something today, which I shouldn't complain about, but I want some rain and some snow, and I want it to feel Christmassy. All right, so now that I moved into the shade, let me tell you what else I've been working on. I tend to overwhelm myself by putting down so many projects that I'm really never going to finish. So I still have those lists up on the wall, and I like having them there, but here's what I've been doing lately. I have this yellow notepad, and I started, it was blank a couple months ago, and what I did is I labeled it, as you can see, it says Big Projects, and I put the first draft of Tales of the Old Crow as the first thing. So that was the only thing on the list. And I didn't put anything else on this list until that was done. So if you are a creative who is sometimes overwhelmed by the lists that you make, I recommend trying this one item at a time, and don't add anything to the list until it's completed. If you are a list maker like me, you'll find that you feel really motivated to finish that project because you want to make your list longer, right? I'm used to having really, really long lists, and so this has really inspired me to finish one project after another. So just write one project at a time. You don't get to list another project until you finish the first project. Make that project as manageable as you can, right? List something that is doable within, I would say, within a month, if not sooner. So that's what I've been working on. If you have other project brainstorming ideas, I'd love to know what you do, if you make lists, or if you like this kind of one project at a time list. And I will talk to you soon. See you next Wednesday.